Fantastic. Today's a really good day of riding. It's mostly all uphill, so you'll enjoy that. I think it's 110 kilometres from memory. Yeah, about that. So look, you're going to get a lot of time on the Hume Highway to reflect on why you're riding. It's an interesting ride. You'll realise why they call it the Southern Highlands very soon. But we are all here too to remember people that we've lost along the way. You know, sadly we lost Peter a couple of weeks ago, who was one of our riders in 2016. So, you know, we definitely want to ride for Pete this year. He was a good supporter of the ride. And, you know, another one we've lost to that hideous black dog. So think about why you're riding. You know, take some time to reflect. There's a lot of legatees. There's even some that are riding today. So there's legatees around you. Have a talk to people around you. Listen to their story and why they're riding. You'll find some fascinating insights into different people of why they're here. I'll just hand over to Ma'am Webb. She's going to have a few words on behalf of Legacy. Thank you for coming down and supporting us this morning.
Thank you, Craig. As one of the directors on the board of Police Legacy, I'd like to wish you a very safe ride. As Craig mentioned, obviously you're here because you enjoy bike riding and it's a fabulous ride, but it's a fabulous cause. And from the Police Legacy board point of view, this is the second highest fundraiser for Police Legacy every year. So it's something that we as a board look forward to. We look forward to seeing the number of rides come in, the donations come in, and the support. It just grows and grows. While the numbers, riders aren't necessarily as big as previous years, I think that's better from a safety point of view, but the donations are certainly equivalent to where we normally see it this time, and it will spike during your ride. As Craig said, not only here for the colleagues lost, but obviously those left behind. So the legatees is what it's all about. So we've just had the Commissioner and some of the Legacy people finish the Capona trek, and they'll be home shortly. And equally, wish you all a safe ride and hope that you enjoy it, get something out of it for yourselves. But as I said, for Police Legacy, we thank you very much for it. We appreciate it.
Before I hand on to Yati, I just want to, everyone knows that over the last sort of 6 years I've organised most of this myself. This year was part of a bit of a transition year where we're handing over a lot of the organising to Legacy. It's incredibly hard doing shift work trying to organise a ride of this size. So look, I really appreciate the help that Legacy's done, and I definitely want, most of you have spoken to or emailed Caitlin, definitely give her a big hand. She's done an amazing job.
Here. So I'm just going to have a quick chat around safety. Just to touch on, as we always do with this event, we go through the on-road approval process, as all cycling events do, to ensure we comply with safety standards. Probably the most safest riding group in terms of protection you're going to get in Australia. So each of the pelotons have got the 80 vehicles as the escorts, and you'll have front and rear escorts. So the key thing in that regard is stay under the protection of both those vehicles, both down on the road and certainly when you're stopping as well. Each peloton's got a ride captain and ride leaders, so they've been issued with radios, so they'll be communicating between themselves and the escort vehicles in terms of any things that may arise, mechanicals, whatever that may be. Listen to the ride leaders. And then the basic ride skills, as you all probably know, most of you have done group riding, I would assume, so it's around handlebar to handlebar, 1.5 metre gap between both pairs, pull hazards through the middle where possible, indicate, put your bottle up and you want to have a drink so everyone knows around you that you're having a drink, your hands covering the brakes at all times, and continue to talk to each other. So at the end of each day, as you get the back end, you're going to start getting fatigued. So it's important for the riders to look after each other in that regard. Just monitor, talk to the people, you'll get a gauge as to how they're feeling. You'll get plenty of opportunities to have a break, so most of the rides, I think 30k will probably be the longest distance you'll do in any given ride. It'll be a bit slow as we clear out the city today, but once you get on the highway, it'll be a beautiful day, you'll have a great time. So just primary for us is just make sure that you guys and girls finish the ride at Canberra in the same state you are now, just maybe a little bit more time. Okay, so have a great time and good luck.
So we group groups 1 and 2, pelotons 1 and 2 to form up, just near the first man, and we'll get 3, 4 and 5